Ruth Ann, welcome. Hello, Hope, welcome. Hey, Peggy, welcome. Hello, Pass, welcome. Hi, Amanda, welcome. Hello, Randy. Hey, Gina, welcome. Hello, Jean-Luc, welcome. Hello, Catherine, welcome. Beautiful. Let's just give everyone a moment to keep coming in. Hello, Karina, welcome.
How are you, Jill?
Doing great, thank you. Hello, Tammy, welcome. Let's see who else I can see on the screen. It's always fun making sure I can see people, right? We all know about that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome to your moment of kindness. Hello, Mark. Welcome and good evening.
Warm greetings from the United Kingdom.
Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. We love having people from all over the world here, and we do have a few from all over the world, which is wonderful. And thank you for coming today. Thank you for being present for kindness. And let's get started in kindness with the way we like to start, which is take yourself off mute. And at the count of 3, what we're going to do is actually say the word kindness. Then Mary Beth will officially introduce me and we'll rock and roll. Let's set the center stage for kindness. So at the count of 3, say the word kindness. Let it feel it through you. Feel what it feels like in that word kindness. And say it 3 times. And we're going to say that together. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3.
Kindness. Kindness. Kindness.
Kindness.
Kindness.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm so glad to see some of you back. And please know that you remember that you have an ongoing membership in the Kindness Circle as a gift for me. And to all our wonderful new people, guess what? You got a wonderful ongoing membership to the Kindness Circle for the whole year, just because it's January, it's a new year, it's 2023, and it is time to continue. And it's important to be in this conversation called kindness. So I know some of you know me and some of you don't. Mary Beth is going to do a bit of an official introduction, and we're going to have a wonderful day of 3 kindness circles today. So super fun, super interactive.
Well, good morning again, everybody, and thank you for joining us for this month's Kindness Circle. It's great to see so many familiar faces and a bunch of new faces, too. For those who don't know me, I'm Mary Beth, and I'm Jill's assistant, and I'm here to support Jill and all of you today. Jill Lublin is an international speaker on the topics of publicity, networking, kindness, and referrals. She is the author of 4 best-selling books, including Get Noticed, Get Referrals, Guerrilla Publicity, and Networking Magic. Her latest book, The Profit of Kindness, went #1 in 4 categories. Jill is a master strategist on how to position your business for more profitability and more visibility in the marketplace. She is the CEO of a strategic consulting firm, and she has over 25 years experience working with over 100,000 people, plus the national and international media. Jill teaches a virtual publicity crash course, and she consults and speaks all over the world. She's spoken on many stages with luminaries such as Tony Robbins, and she also leads an intentional kindness community. Without further ado, Jill, take it away.
Thank you so much, Mary Beth. And again, thanks to all of you for being here today and for calling out kindness in your world. I always love to start with a quote. And one of my quotes is actually one of mine from The Profit of Kindness. And that is to practice a conscious act of kindness every single day. A conscious act of kindness every single day. Who's up for that? Yes, yes. Yes, yes, beautiful. And thank you for that. And what I'd love to do today is a few things. One is I'd like you to start posting in the chat, please. What's one act of kindness you've done in the last 48 hours, right? Go ahead and post that in the chat. Let's see, what's an act of kindness you've done within the past 48 hours? Would love to see what you've been up to, and that's super fun. And just so you know, what we're going to do today, I'm going to go over the 7 principles of, basically they're called ROCKS, Return on Kindness principles, and we'll go through that just a little bit. And then we're going to break into 3 circles today. Often we have 2, but we're super excited to bring you 3 on the first time of the year. And we have all through the year different speakers who are representing different projects. We'll be bringing in the people who did the movie Peace and Chocolate. We have just had the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation head. Who was there and heard her? She was wonderful, wasn't she? Come on, give me some thumbs up for that. Yes, yes, beautiful. Yes, she was wonderful. And so with that, with what we're going to do in that also is we always break into circles where you actually get to literally ask for kindness, you know, and what is it you need? So start thinking about that. What do you need that could support you? And the first one, I'm going to give you a very specific question. And then the next 2 circles, we're going to give you a very opportunity to actually meet and greet and help each other. Sound good? Thumbs up? Yes, yes? Beautiful. Beautiful. So let me, if I may, and thank you for posting this in the chat. Please read these. These are beautiful and heartwarming, sending cards. Told a man, thank you. Yes, that always helps, right? Just thanking people for the work we do. Sharing a joke. I just got a text from Randy Pizer this morning, sharing a joke. Thank you for that. Helping coworkers with technology issues. I love that. And that's great, Elaine, about accepting support even when you're not sure, right? Because that's an act of kindness, just to say yes to someone. Package of groceries, sent a book about mindfulness. Thank you. These are so beautiful. Keep posting them in the chat. We love sharing. What are your acts of kindness that you've done in the past 48 hours? I love these. Thank you for these. These are really wonderful. And, you know, when I wrote The Profit of Kindness, you know, it was really interesting. The book happened fast. The publisher said yes quickly. We had 9 months to do it and get it out, which is really quick. And, you know, created a bit of a, whoa, we got to get stuff done quickly. And one of the things as I was doing some research and interviewing companies is, number one, what I tell you is what I found in companies that practice kindness is, of course, guess what happens? The CEO's happier, the culture's happier, the people work for them are happier, they tend to make more money. And, you know, it's just life is far, far greater. We can all know that, right? And with the Profit of Kindness, I particularly zeroed in on 7 what I call return on kindness principles, because everybody wants ROI, which you should have, meaning return on you know, your investment. What I found when you use kindness is that you get, well, return on kindness, right? Which is wonderful. And on the screen, and Mary Beth, that's all we need to show them. It's this one screen, because on the screen, and take a picture of this, please. I have found that these 7 pathways of kindness, generosity, compassion, gratitude, positivity, flexibility, patience, and connection are all pathways to kindness, right? And I think all of them matter and all of them count. And what I am going to ask you today in our first session is, which one of these, I want you to answer 2 questions. And Mary Beth, let's post these in the chat as well as the pathways, and that way they can just look at them easily. And that is, what is the one that you practice the most of? Interesting question, right? Which one's easy for you? And which one's harder for you? Which one do you need to practice more of, have more of in your life, give more to others? Okay, and I think that that's really a good question. I will tell you, what I found with most entrepreneurs I work with, and those of you, I see some of my wonderful clients in the room, and super excited to have you here. And, what I notice in working with people, especially entrepreneurs, is patience is often something that we need to work on. Anybody can relate to that? Yes? Raise your hand if you can relate to that. Yes. And it might be something else for you. It's all good, right? Whatever it is. But what I found interesting is when I was writing the chapter on patience, and we were working, with my writer and different people to help on that, I found that what I did was I actually called the utility company. Bad move when you're working on a chapter on patience. And it took an hour for them to come on the line with me. And boy, next thing I know, I was feeling pretty impatient. And I don't know about all of you, but have you ever found that when someone thanks you for their patience, like, when the plane's an hour, 5 hours late and you need to be at a meeting or whatever it is, right? Do you ever find that? I know my first thought was, who said I was patient? So I just want to, share that and say to you, whatever it is for you, I promise you there's, people in that corner. I think that as we become conscious about what's missing or what's needed more, then we can help it and fill it, right? And so these kindness principles obviously are supporting you to get more kindness in your life. So we're going to put you in breakout sessions. We're going to have 5 people per session. We're going to have Mary Beth, let's do 12 minutes. And what I'd like is each person gets, let me just do the math for a minute. Each person gets a minute. A minute should be plenty to say who you are, what your business is. Always good thing, yes? Mary Beth, let's keep the chat open in the rooms, and that way, as people want to, connect to each other offline, we love that. And so let me just, and I see if your camera isn't working, just be present in the room is great. So would you all please come back on camera? And the last thing you're going to say is, so you're going to say your business, where you're from, and what's one thing you need to practice more of, and what's something you're great at, right? So let's answer those questions. I think would be really good. And I'm just trying to think about, Mary Beth, if we do 1.5 minutes per person, is that going to be enough? Does that sound good? Give me a yes, no verbally, if that works math wise. I think it does. 12 minutes.
It
Yes?
does. Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thanks so much. Okay, so we've got 12 minutes. And someone is going to be the timekeeper. Will the person with the shortest hair in the room, will you be the timekeeper? Please. Yeah, I see people laughing because you're going to be the shortest haired one in the room, Daniel and Carrie and a few others there. The person with the longest hair, would you be the timer, please? Excuse me, would you be the person to go first? Okay, person with the longest hair, you're going to go first, and then you're going to pick the next person. So you just pick them, all right? And that way it keeps it easier, flowing, and faster, and super great. Is everybody clear? Mary Beth, you got to put that to everyone. Is everybody clear what the directions are? Give me a thumbs up. Yes, yes? Okay, beautiful. Mary Beth, I'm going to repost it. Shortest hair is the timekeeper. Longest hair is the person going first, and then you pick the next person. 1.5 minutes, pick the qualities. Let's hear it. Let's do it. Let's send you to breakout rooms. We'll see you soon, everybody. Ciao for now. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Give me a hearts, hugs, and hellos, and thumbs up if you liked it. If you liked it. It was good sharing. Yes. Thank you. Oh, beautiful. So tell me, let's do some shares. I'd love to do some short shares. Tell me what happened in there. We'll do up to 3 shares, would be great. And then we're going to go into circles to help each other in more kindness. Hey, Randy, let's hear your share.
You're on mute, Randy.
Hi there. I would love for you to hear Charles George's share. That is just like about 30 seconds long, but it was so inspiring.
Okay, thank you, Randy. Can we, Mary Beth, keep Randy on and let's bring Charles in?
So thanks, Jill, for doing this. This is the first time I've been here, so it's
Wait.
super fun.
Bear with us just 1 minute. I want to get all of you back on, and let's bring Randy back in since she acknowledged you. And thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Wonderful. Thanks, Charles. Go ahead, please.
So I just share with the group, a lot of us in the group were into the publishing field. So I just wanted to share that several years ago, I worked with a little boy, and we were in church, and he graduated from kindergarten to first grade. Well, he went from Sunday school to sitting on the pew. Well, his mom was in our Sunday school class and said, he's never going to sit through church for the whole hour. I said, send him to me. Like, let's see how this goes. Well, he sat with me for 3 years in service, and we sat together, and eventually they wanted me to go to his Sunday school class and help him there because he was being very disruptive. But what I noticed was
Did
he
you
couldn't
freeze
read.
or is it the Zoom?
I'm not sure. Are we back?
It's working fine for me.
Yeah, I can hear it. Fine.
It's
back?
fine.
Yeah, it's looking in here. It's
So they asked me to go to Sunday school class because he was being very disruptive. So I went to his Sunday school class, and what I noticed was he couldn't read. So I went to the leaders of the church, and I was like, instead of me being in Sunday school, why don't we work on reading skills? And so I didn't see him. We did that for a while, and then a lot of weeks I didn't even know if I was connecting with the kid, if he was learning. Well, I hadn't seen him in 3 years, and I ran into him a couple weeks ago, and he said, thank you. He's like, I'm an AB student now. I'm in the book club, and I love reading books. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm like, what changed? He's like, well, do you remember what you taught me? And I was like, what? He's like, you told me reading was the most valuable skill I'll ever learn. And I was like, why? He's like, because it allows me to achieve anything. So I was just so happy, like, because you never know when you're pouring into people if they're even receiving it. And I hadn't seen him in so long. And anyway, I was just so grateful for him and the difference in the life that that's going to make for him. So anyway, that's what I share with the group.
Oh, Charles, thank you for that. And, you know, it's like seeing beyond what the seemingly circumstances looked like, right? And thank you for being that kind soul that really supported that young man to become an even amazing more reader and confident in all the things that you encourage. Thank you for your kindness.
Yeah,
and thank you, Randy. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's bring Madeline in. And then we're going to go to another circle next.
I loved seeing Mary Jane again and what she's offering. Again, she has a book, and I just think that it's just great to connect with her, and what she's trying to do for people is so wonderful. And it was fun to be in a group with her again.
Oh, thank you, Madeline. I know, isn't it, what this becomes, you know, for all of you who are maybe newer, is it becomes a community, right? And it becomes so powerful that we each get to share with each other. And the intention of this, just so you know, partially, is obviously about spreading kindness consistently, to give yourself an hour a month to just be in that, right? And be in that energy, and to share with each other as community, to help each other as community, and to get to know each other as community. And you'll find that month to month, you'll form those deeper connections and keep staying connected. And can my people who've been connecting in this past year give me a thumbs up on that? Is that true? Yes, yes. Beautiful. And we, you know, again, invite you into all of this energy consistently. And speaking of that, I want to take just a moment to give you the next Kindness Circle time. Mary Beth, would you please post that in the chat? It usually is the third Wednesday of every month. So go ahead and just put that in your calendar like clockwork so that you can show up for this, because I promise you, when kindness starts taking priority in your life, you're going to see a lot of other things shift and change, all for the good. So 10 to 11 a.m. Pacific, the third Wednesday of every month. And go ahead and put that in your schedule, and Mary Beth will post the date on that, which is February 15th. Okay. And close to Valentine's Day. So that's perfect. Love and kindness goes well together. And additionally, what I'd love to do is offer you the invitation to invite up to 3 friends for the next kindness circle. You know, this community has grown to over 250 people. We never know, frankly, how many show up, you know how that is in life. But what I do know is we want to keep inviting people. So don't just like post this on social media, please, but invite 3 friends that you think would be great. And I appreciate that. And I know that all of us always love new, wonderful people coming into the kindness circle. And again, an announcement for all of you. Guess what? This kindness circle is free for you for the whole year. All right. So just so you know, this has been an investment normally of $97 for the whole year, right? We have people here who've invested and paid that. This is your invitation to be consistently gifted kindness. And that's my gift to you for 2023. Yay. All right. Yay. Yes. Thank you for that. And additionally, I have a kindness favor to ask you, and that is that I run a publicity challenge. It is like $1 and it is happening in February. So would you be so kind? This is something I'd love for you to post on social media or anywhere you can to your wonderful list. I'd appreciate it. Any way you can help support us getting the word out. That's my request for an act of kindness today. And it is the Publicity Breakthrough Challenge, simple things that people can do to get their word out. And that's going to be happening for an hour on February 8th through 10th. So really appreciate you posting that. And thank you in advance for anything you can do. That'd be wonderful. Now, what I'd love to do, by the way, can we agree that kindness rocks? Yes, kindness rocks. Rocks. Thank you. Thank you. And what we're going to do is get you into your next circle so that you can rock the kindness, right? And we're going to, Mary Beth, make sure they're mixed up, so to speak. Here's what you're going to do, only in the circle, not in your world. What we're going to do is have you, again, your name, where you're from. Would you please share what your business is, and ask for one thing, you know, like I just did. You notice that was simple, it was clear, it was fast. Doesn't have to be long, please. Ask for one thing that would help you in your business. All right. And it's our goal to support and help each other. You can also, remember, private chat each other and just say, hey, I can help you. So that's one thing that you need next in your business. And I think that would be great. Now, oh yeah, thank you, Mary Beth. What you can do to support others, to me, that's in the business conversation. Person with the longest hair, you're going to be the timekeeper this time. Person with the shortest hair, would you please go first? You're going to pick the next person. We're going to have 10 minutes on this one. And let's see, let's call it 5 people. You should be a minute and a half apiece. I think would be great. All right. A minute and a half apiece. Please always obviously keep to the time so everybody has time for kindness. All right, everybody, give me a thumbs up. We're clear? Clear? Beautiful. All right. We'll see you back in 10 minutes. Have a great time.
I just lost my breakout room window. 1 second. There it is.
And we're timing for 3 minutes.
A
minute and a
90
half.
seconds. A minute and a half.
Hey, Pat, give me 1 second.
Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Give me a thumbs up if you loved that. Good. If you made some good contacts, give me another thumb up. Come on, come on. Yes, yes. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to do it again. I'm going to put you right in there so we have time. 10 minutes. Long hair, your timing. Short hair, you're going first. You pick the next person. Mary Beth, we're going to give them, how about a minute apiece? Well, we're giving you 10 minutes. And why don't you take a minute apiece and then just play with whatever time is left over since you're in connection and knowing how to do it. Yes, good. All right, we'll see you back in 10 minutes. Bye, everyone. Have fun.